AWFUL WWE SummerSlam 2-5 plans exposed. SummerSlam is supposed to be WWE's second biggest event of the year. It's the biggest party of the summer. The show where iconic rivalries explode, titles change hands, and surprises electrify the crowd. But this year, fans are calling the planned card a disaster before it even happens. Insiders report that WWE Creative has been in complete chaos ahead of the event. Matches have been shuffled last minute, top stars are reportedly unhappy with their bookings, and several safe options are being considered, meaning the card is full of rematches no one asked for. Here's the jaw-dropping rumored match list that's got fans fuming. Cody Rhodes vs. Solo Sikoa again in yet another Bloodline-style slow match. Seth Rollins vs. Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. Even though Rollins just returned from injury, Logan Paul vs. LA Knight in a gimmick match that nobody needed. Becky Lynch vs. Nia Jax, which fans are already calling a filler feud at best. Roman Reigns vs. AJ Styles, but with a bizarre twist. More on that in a moment. Social media erupted after the leaked rundown went viral, with fans saying the event lacks star power, creativity, and stakes. One user even said, "This looks like an episode of Raw in 2023, not SummerSlam 2025. Roman Reigns' character takes a bizarre turn. Let's talk about the most shocking development of all. WWE is reportedly planning a bizarre change to Roman Reigns' on-screen character. The Tribal Chief has dominated WWE for nearly 5 years, holding onto the Universal title longer than anyone in modern history. But reports from Backstage hint that Roman may be undergoing a major shift at SummerSlam, one that fans never saw coming. Instead of doubling down on his heel persona or launching into a face turn, Creative is allegedly scripting Roman to take on a cult leader-style character, pushing even deeper into delusion and manipulation. Yes, you heard that right. Roman's next evolution may turn him from tribal chief to spiritual dictator, embracing bizarre ceremonial gear, chants, and cryptic promos that blur the lines between kayfabe and something darker. One report says there are scenes written where Reigns conducts loyalty rituals involving the bloodline. He may even turn on Paul Heyman and declare himself the one true leader beyond the Samoan legacy into something mythological. WWE insiders are calling this experimental, and many are worried fans won't buy into it, especially since Roman has been on a part-time schedule. These massive character shifts can feel disjointed if not backed by weekly storytelling. Is the bloodline crumbling for real? Behind the scenes, things aren't looking too stable either. Solo Sikoa is reportedly gaining more backstage power as the bloodline story continues, and he may even defeat Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam as a shock swerve. The rumored storyline? Solo takes over as the new enforcer of the bloodline while Roman goes off the rails. With his spiritual, cult-like transformation, this potential shift has fans split. While many want new blood at the top, others think it's too soon to sideline Roman or change what's already working. There's also a rumor that The Rock might make a surprise appearance during or after the main event, setting up a feud with Roman Reigns for WrestleMania 41, but that's still very much up in the air. Wrestler announces they're cancer-free. Incredible. Update. Let's shift to some much-needed positive wrestling news now. Former WWE superstar Alexa Bliss has officially revealed she is cancer-free after a quiet and emotional battle with skin cancer over the past year. Back in 2023, Bliss disclosed she'd undergone treatment for basal cell carcinoma on her face. Though caught early, the condition forced her to step away from wrestling and focus on her health and recovery. This week, Alexa took to social media to share the incredible news. She's fully recovered and medically clear. Fans and fellow superstars flooded the post with love, support, and celebration. "I'm healthy, happy, and more motivated than ever. Thank you to everyone who stood by me," Bliss wrote. And here's the best part, Bliss may be returning to in-ring action sooner than expected. Rumors suggest that Triple H and Creative are already working on a storyline to reintroduce her after SummerSlam, possibly as part of a revamped women's division heading into the fall season. Some are even speculating a heel return for Bliss, revisiting her darker goddess persona or even bringing back the twisted character she developed alongside Bray Wyatt. Either way, fans are eager to welcome her back. Vince McMahon's shadow still looms despite stepping away publicly. Reports indicate that Vince McMahon's creative influence is still lingering backstage, and it's causing some of the SummerSlam confusion. Sources say McMahon is reviewing and editing scripts remotely even though Triple H is officially the chief content officer. That might explain the chaotic booking, weird matchups, and throwback-style storytelling that feels out of place in the current era. In fact, one former writer reportedly quit last week claiming the working environment has become creatively toxic with last-minute script rewrites and confusing mandates. The question now is, can Triple H reclaim full control before SummerSlam flops? Or is the show destined to be one of WWE's biggest creative misfires in recent memory? CM Punk's WWE future in doubt again. Meanwhile, CM Punk continues to keep the internet buzzing, but not in the way fans were hoping. After his explosive return last year, Punk was seen as a major piece of WWE's future, especially in marquee events like SummerSlam. But now, his involvement is highly questionable. Insiders say that Punk still hasn't fully healed from his triceps injury, and creative has no solid plans for him at the upcoming PPV. This could mean Punk is either missing the event entirely, or making a surprise non-wrestling appearance. Punk himself teased fans with a cryptic IG story showing his old gear, which fans took as a sign he's ready, but WWE Medical may not agree. And then there's the elephant in the room, Punk's backstage behavior. Rumors persist that some top stars are still wary of working with him, fearing drama or sudden character derailing. It's possible WWE is treading very carefully with how they use Punk moving forward. SummerSlam to 0-5, make or break with just weeks to go. WWE is under intense pressure to fix SummerSlam 2025. From bizarre Roman Reigns rewrites and backstage chaos to underwhelming matchups and returning stars still in limbo, this year's SummerSlam could either crash hard or shock everyone with a last-minute shakeup. Fans are begging WWE to do one thing: listen, scrap the filler, elevate fresh talent, build long-term stories, and stop forcing rematches no one wants. Will they deliver? Or will this be the SummerSlam that becomes a meme instead of a moment? Stay tuned.